the car. We're going to put the 1.8 diff in it, and as well as freshen up the transmission a little bit. Basically, going to give the car a full little rebuild.
Yeah, that's nice.
So said the chassis was good though. That was my biggest concern, was like the chassis being bent or anything. And he took a look at it and was like, no, he's like, I can tell it's never been put on a frame rig or anything and hasn't been hit real hard. So like that's the biggest thing with these cars, is just having a chassis that sits straight.
Have you had any major collisions? Because I remember you talking about that a little bit before, and almost sounded like you'd had something happen. But
No, not in this car. No. This car's been great. My biggest concern was something happening before I owned the car. You know what I mean?
gotcha, yeah.
So, but he said it looked good.
Do your own little Carfax on it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
So,
shame you won't be able to join us tonight, but I am glad to hear your adventures are going well. Is Josh heading out with you when you're doing that stuff, or
yeah,
is
he
he?
comes with me. The ones he's not racing rally. He's actually, they just drove up to Ohio today to um Ohio. They're gonna go run the Southern Ohio Forest Rally this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, they you should see the fucking shop they just moved into.
That's a nice rally.
Got a damn 90,000 square foot warehouse as their race shop now.
For what?
Their rally team, like our buddy's rally
That's
team that he
it?
works for. Yeah, they have one fucking car in there.
Why do they? God, they could be like renting that shit out.
Yeah, so they built a whole motorcycle room with like motorcycle lifts to rent out to all of like our buddies and stuff with their Harleys and everything. And then it's big enough they can park their semi in it and everything.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's, yeah.
That's nuts. I can't even imagine that. Like,
Yeah.
like what was the thought process going in? Like, well, we're gonna need some room to grow,
Yeah,
boys.
no,
So let's.
so they built like 8 offices in there, a full kitchen and everything, the big motorcycle room. They've got the semi, um, they've got all of their fucking tire racks, like 6 different tire racks. They're building a whole paint booth and engine room and putting a full frame rig in there for their car. Like, yeah, like our buddy
Damn.
Ryan, who owns the team, him and his dad together own a couple fast food franchises.
That helps.
Yep. So Ryan's like 38, not even 38, he's 33 or 34, and he's like, dude, I have more money than I know what to fucking do with. So yeah.
Okay, well, if you're looking for a place to put your money.
Literally, I was like, okay, like, and I'm like, and you choose fucking rally? Like, you're dumping all this money into rally? Like, it's really cool, but like Jesus.
Yeah. Well, you know, if it gives Josh something to do and he's having a blast.
Oh yeah, and he's making fucking pretty damn good money. So I'm like, oh yeah, dude.
Does he ever get to go in it?
What does he do for a living?
Mechanic.
He works. He's a mechanic for our buddy's rally car team.
But yeah, as a mechanic, he has more money he can do.
What was that?
And as a mechanic, he has more money than what he that
Oh
he knows.
no, not my roommate Josh. Our buddy Ryan, who he works for, has.
Yeah, and Ryan does what for a living?
He owns fast food franchises.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. He owns McDonald's.
Serving billions. Oh God, I went off. That's pretty awesome. How many people are on the team again?
I
I think it's Josh and the driver.
It's literally right now, it's Ryan who owns the place, Josh. Cyril is the guy who actually built the car from Ireland. He comes over for the rallies and stuff and helps out and like comes in once a month to help on the car. The co-driver Nick, and then another guy they know named Marcel. And Marcel actually used to work for Barry McKenna in a couple of the factory like Subaru rally car teams and stuff. But literally it's just them right now, and they run one car. And I'm like, damn. Like, and it's cool. They have their car they run. It isn't like like a Rally 2 or like something crazy. Like it's a 1972 Ford Escort, Mark II. Well, not 72, a Mark II Ford Escort.
Nice.
And I'm like, cool.
How is this lap better than my best lap? Just seems wrong. So when are you getting on the team?
Dude, I got my own team to worry about.
And how's that going?
It's going good, man. Just trying to take care of everything at the shop and then my car, and then still trying to damn work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Been busy.
Are you still doing warehouse stuff for your uncle? Or?
Yeah. So I'm still in there right now. I actually started my business certification course, and then they're gonna move me into the office and move me into the purchasing and distribution kind of stuff. So I get to basically crunch all the numbers and everything for distribution stuff. So not very fun, very boring, but gets
very
me
necessary.
Gets me in the door.
Yeah. You never know what some of those connections will bring, right?
Yeah. So, but doing that, and then at the shop, trying to get everything situated. We had a fire the other day. My 356 caught on fire.
Oops.
Yeah, I had a small little engine fire, but luckily the extinguisher was handy, so we were able to put it out fairly quickly. So I took it to our buddy's shop, and he's gonna clean it up, do some other stuff to the motor. So, and try and get it all good to go.
All positive.
Yep, it's a 57 356 that we turned into a little outlaw build. So took the front bumper off like the Le Mans cars, and took off the rear bumper, and well, like the little, not even really bumpers, but did that. Put a single bar roll cage in it, like just single bar over the driver's seats. That's kind of hidden, so it's very sleek and everything. Built up the motor. They come 1650 for CCs, and we bored it out to 1800 CCs. The car set up on some pretty good suspension, so it's a blast to take on car rallies through the mountains and stuff.
Drop it down on Subaru.
Yeah.
Those rally car types. So now it was all-wheel drive with that Boxster motor in it.
Yep.
So what's after the Miatas?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
But you had that 914, right?
So yeah, so the 914 is still there. Truthfully has not been touched. It's still a project we're going to do at some point. When, we do not know. As of right now, because I've kind of been kicking ass in the Miata, the plan is that next year we're going to try and go run for the Southeastern Divisional Championship, and the deal is with me and everybody and all the people helping us is that if we run that next year and I win the Southeast Divisional Championship, that we get to get a new car and try and go make a run at the SCCA runoffs, which is the national championship. It's actually funny. I've only done 3 races this year, but because of my finishes, I'm 3rd in points for the Southeast Divisional Championship. So it's like cool.
What track you running at?
Pretty much all the tracks in the Southeast. So from VIR to Sebring and everything in between. So VIR, Carolina Motorsports Park, Atlanta Motorsports Park, Road Atlanta, Daytona, Sebring, Roebling Road, and we're gonna try and do Barber.
When you gonna be in Virginia again?
Not sure. Possibly later this year. If not, February or March of next year.
Drop me something on Discord when you're in Virginia again. We'll come on down, watch you.
Oh yeah. So the plan is do that, and then we've been looking at afterwards if what we're gonna get for the runoffs, because the Miata we won't take to the runoffs because my Miata is set up for the ITA class. And that's only a regional class. It's not a national class. So we're throwing out a bunch of ideas of what to get, possibly like a B-spec car, but not sure yet. And then I've kind of put my foot in the door for one of the Ford FP350 Mustangs, which is basically like a Mustang Porsche Cup car. It was a 350 that was built by Ford for like club racing and stuff. And that runs in the Touring 1 class. It can actually run fairly competitive.
Guy up here's got a couple S2000s for sale.
Yeah, so we actually even talked about the S2000, but then trying to find the class to run in with an S2000 is difficult because they run good at some tracks and then don't run as well at the others just because of certain track dynamic and stuff. So, and the class, you have to either run it in, I think it's SPU or STL or STA, I forgot which class it was. And then whatever class, and then within the certain class, you have to either not run a restrictor and then get beat, or you're too fast, so they make you run a restrictor and then you still get beat. So it's like it's kind of trying to find what's the right car for the right class to try and run up front and everything. But we're trying to figure it out. We've even thrown around the idea of a Porsche Cup car and running in GT2, but then going over cost on those is fucking ridiculous because they're $3,200 a set for tires, and you get 6 heat cycles out of a set of tires. So it's like, how much money you want to spend? And I'm like, we don't want to spend that much money, but we'll see.
Then why are you racing?
Yeah, like,
well, they have a saying. They have a saying: if you want to make $1 million in racing, you have to start with 10.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, trying to figure out what to do and everything, and then trying to find some cars. Like we'd even looked at a GT4, and I was like, oh, okay, the GT4s sell more than what the Cup cars sell. And it's like, holy shit! Like, you want to buy a 3-year-old GT4, you spend $190,000.
No, Brian, I heard it a little differently. Is how do you make a small fortune in racing? Start with a big one.
Yeah. I think Rick Hendrick was the one who said, in order to become a millionaire in racing, you first have to be a billionaire. Ah, dang it, Maddie wasn't able to help me.
Did you tell him I sent you that to him?
Yeah, I did. I said, hey, I was talking to Ross and gave him a little thing.
Damn, I thought
he said
would have gone further.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't have the Orica. No.
I see. I wonder who ended up ripping them.
I'm not sure. That's what I was trying to figure out. He said they only had the Ferrari and I guess some of the other ones, and so I was like, I just want the Orca because I just have a feeling that I know it's the exact same car model with everything.
Yeah.
It's all right though. It's all right. I'm also trying to find the Garage 56 NASCAR. I saw someone converted it to RF2, but there's no links or anything for it.
That's because it was made for a set of Corsa first. Somebody ripped it, but it's
Yeah.
It's a pretty bad, like, kit bash of a stock car. Like, they basically just added some fins to it, which,
Yeah.
truth be told, that's kind of what it is. But there are things when you're looking at it, like if you didn't know any better,
Yeah, just
you'd probably be fine. But like looking at like when you actually see like, oh yeah, this is terribly off.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pardon me. What the hell is I about to do? Liters per lap. So. Laps. 25 liters.
Well.
You leaving us?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna leave here in a second. Well, WEC grid for R Factor 2 is gonna have to wait. Because I do not feel like making all these LMP2 cars.
Oh.
I did all the ones. I did all the ones for all the other cars. I actually have some to send you. I did the 963s from last year, the Le Mans Penske liveries and stuff, and all that, and worked with the guy and did the Toyotas and the Ferrari Le Mans liveries. But people made pretty much all the GT liveries, but no one did any of the LMP2s. And I'm like, I'm kind of understand why, because it'd take forever.
So NSX is in the works right now for the Evo.
Okay.
The Lambo is going to get an update after that.
Okay.
We have potentially a new 296 model.
Ooh,
one that's actually accurate.
Yeah, ours isn't bad, but it's not great.
Its nose is too long.
Yep.
Not by a ton. It's just hilarious to me because, like, I was making comments on it, and typically George doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I happened to mention, it's like, hey, I think I found a better model that we can use here. And he's like, oh, thank God, I thought ours looked terrible. It's like, wait a minute, you don't usually give a shit what they look like, as long as the wheelbase and tracks are all the right size. He's like, what? So I'm like, okay, George. Whatever, George.
Yeah, he makes me laugh.
So, and of course the other ones we talked about. I have the list of all the cars that are being produced and the order of them. I can send that you. I'll send you that list.
Yeah, send it to me.
Although some of it might be slightly a preview of next year for the historic series, so don't say anything about that.
I won't blabber.
Well, specifically to George, since he wants it to be a surprise for everyone. Even though he already gave away the secret.
Yeah. Well, send it to me because I'm good friends with a lot of all the historic guys that all the historic stuff, so I can maybe get some info pictures.
There will be a Porsche.
Okay. That's expected. You kind of have to with any vintage series.
Of course. Ferrari is represented.
Okay.
Not that you care, but
Yeah. Well, send me that because I might be able to get some setup sheets and everything for you.
Ooh.
I'm working on getting you some ones for the one cars we talked about.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Um,
I have one. I'm just trying to get some more. I'm waiting for them to message me back.
well, like I said, I mean, you don't have to kill yourself over it since.
Oh
We're
no,
not.
it literally was it was just my buddies that run those cars and are actually the ones who make them now and do all of that. So I'll put it to you like this: my buddy's dad, who is like I've known forever, is the president of the company who makes them now.
Nice.
Yeah, so I literally sent him a text and said, send me a setup sheet from this track, da 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 da. And he was like, okay, here you go. So he's trying to get the other ones for some of the other tracks so that way we could get some actual data and everything. And they even may send me some Motec, so we'll see.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome.
Yeah. They said they've been trying to put data loggers in the cars for some whatever reason, I guess. They're trying to do a tire test with their tire manufacturer and they wanted data logs and stuff with it. So it's like, okay, cool. Can I have some access to that for my simulator?
Somebody was saying something. God, what was it? Oh, I got a ping from somebody who was like, hey, I saw that you're running the supercars. I can give you direct data from the teams that they don't know are in my possession or something to that effect. I'm like, well, I can't say that we're actively doing anything with it, but I know a guy who would definitely love that.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I'm like,
Yeah. That'd be funny. Yeah, I'm waiting for us to try and that's why I was trying to get I've been trying to reach out to a couple buddies and stuff who run some GT3s and get some actual like GT3 IRL data and stuff for a couple cars. My buddy here in Charleston, a good friend of ours, Corey Friedman, runs a shop called Autometrics, and they run customer GT3 cars and GT4 cars and stuff. Their shop is awesome. They have like 38 Porsche Cup cars in their shop that they run for customers. Yeah. But anyways, they just got one of their customers is racing Trans Am with a Mercedes GT3 Evo, like one of the new ones that is running currently in IMSA. And I was like, hey, could I see your AIM data from that so I could put it in the thing?
Huh. George is not a big fan of AIM. He says he'll work with it, but
yeah, it's
data's data. But
yeah, we're putting it in the Miata because it's the only thing that will get data for the Miata.
Oh really?
Yeah,
why's that?
It's the only one that works well with the Miatas because of like how shitty they are, if that makes sense. And if it's like, hey, if you want to run full Motec in the car or something, it's like, hey, you want to spend 15 grand for a data logger? And it's like, no, I don't. It's more than what I paid for the car.
Right.
So, but the AIM stuff's a little bit cheaper and it's just easier to set up in the car.
I get that. You know, if we can get any of the GT3 guys to drive the cars to give some solid feedback, I think
I'm working on that. I am working on that. Corey, I actually told him about our mod and stuff, and he's been talking about getting in. Like I was gonna send him our link and everything, and try and get him to drive it a little bit. Corey is very knowledgeable when it comes to that kind of stuff. He actually raced the Rolex 7 or 8 times.
nice.
Yeah, they ran a car in the Rolex. They were actually the last team to run an air-cooled Porsche in the Rolex in 2001. They ran a 993 GT2 in the Rolex.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Actually, it was kind of funny. Long story, after the Rolex, they sold the car, and they found it a couple months ago and bought it and rebuilt it and made it a race car again, and went and ran it at Run Sport, and are going back to run Monterey Stories with it. But anyways, Corey knows, like, basically has had his whole career inside of a GT car. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So I was like, heck yeah. I was like, come drive our cars and let me know how they feel. So he was gonna try to. He said iRacing sucks, and I was like, yep, makes sense.
We actually have now in our possession all 3D models for every GT3 car.
Heck yeah.
So we're just going through. Actually, George and I are going to have a conversation tonight regarding the correlation, because some of them you can tell that the modelers weren't using the best data for certain things. So
Yeah.
we have to figure out what we're doing to keep the ratios proper between wheelbase and track widths.
Yeah. We kind of just did the model and just like, oh, hey, that looks like it, but it wasn't really.
Yeah, I mean, like, and not to say that, you know, like they're totally slacking, because we actually, with some of the cars that Hadley has put together for us, he's even working off of the specs that George and Stephen Miller provided, and the wheelbase came out like 10 centimeters larger than what they had for what it should be.
Oh man.
And it's like, we need to figure this out. Something is wrong.
Yeah. No, that's funny.
But it'll be fine, because we have little tricks that we can do to get it so that way George is happy and I'm happy because it looks right. Everyone's happy.
Yep. Oh, that sounds good.
But I'll get you the list.
Heck yeah, I would appreciate that. I can try and see what stuff I can scrounge around at the track with. See if there's anything I can get you guys, whether it just be photos and stuff or actual data.
Would love it.
So, I actually, something cool that I'm trying to work on, but not 100% yet. A good friend of ours, Irish, is the president of Who's Your Tire. I'm trying to talk to him about possibly trying to get some data for their vintage bias ply tires that they still make.
Ooh.
See if I can get any, like, just temp levels and stuff like that, whatever they could possibly give me, to try and see for vintage cars that we do and everything, to see if there's any correlation we can add in.
Right.
I don't know how well it'll be, because I was like, do you guys do anything? They're like, yeah, there's the fancy kids that do that. I just take a temp gun to it after it's been on track and see where it's at. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
You said for MX-5?
No, for the vintage stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, the vintage, like the bias ply vintage tires that they still
Bias
make.
ply. I thought you said MX-5 for some reason.
No. The bias ply tires that they still make to run like historic cars. Like if you go run a car in SVRA or VDCA or any of the vintage groups and stuff like that, Hoosier still makes vintage spec tires.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to see if we could get any hands on any data of those to try and implement a little bit. So, but when they did that, I asked Irish. He was like, yeah, there's some of the young guns who take care of that. Yeah, see what I could do. He's like, truthfully, what I do is when the car comes off track, I just take a depth meter and a temperature gun, and that's my data. I write it on my notepad. It's like, nice.
Hey, you know, data's data.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna let y'all race. I'll get out of here and quit blabbering.
Thanks for hanging.
Yep. So, and then Ross, shoot me that list, and then let me know if you hear anything else about the LMU stuff and everything. If there's anyone else I can try and message to try and get some info.
Will do.
So, alrighty. Well, you all have a fun night. I'll be watching on stream.
Cool, man. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Nothing like when your guy tells you you're 2 seconds off in one sector. That's not disheartening at all. Ah, Pape is back.
What's the bait there?
Hey, Skyr, how you doing?
And Stacy's here.
I'm just chillaxing, that's all. Get
That's
my head
fine.
kicked into it.
Chillaxing is always allowed.
Trying to drive, but brain is still too foggy.
No reason to push it. Yeah, do it. It's gonna be comfortable.
I could use that excuse not to drive all the time.
You probably know how I feel at 2:30 in the morning trying to get ready for other races.
Yeah.
It's too early in the morning as it is at what, 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry, Carl. It's good practice, though.
It's the freaking ice rink when your tire goes to 80.
Well, I did so many laps yesterday trying to get the tyres to where even, but they just don't.
I don't think you can do that here.
No, it's too many corners going one way. 3% difference after one lap. I thought try to get rid of that. It is what it is.
And truly, I mean, Japanese tracks tend to be set up as like really focused on rear-wheel drive or bikes.
Just bikes. Just bikes. Pixies Fuji is still my favorite, though. Current Fuji, not so much. Although they do have a lot of drift tracks out there. They're not that fun to race around.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, I hated the new Fuji when it first came out, but I've actually sort of grown to like it. That last sector is actually a real challenge to get right. You get it right, it makes such a difference.
Getting it right is something that's eluded me to this date.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often for me either, but when I do, it's kind of like, yeah, woohoo! Then yeah, next 10 laps get it wrong again.
Yep. Just add another 10 laps and yeah, that's probably about my ratio. But the original version of that track with that big banked corner, that's a lot of fun. Don't know why I know this track so well either. Maybe Toka? Rivalry 355 challenge.
I'd never seen it before until we did the GD500 last.
Who's this Henry Spur guy?
Good question.
Looks like he's using the controller. He's not doing too well.
Wow. Push right out.
Yeah, he can't turn.
I was talking about me.
Oh. This guy is new. He doesn't know it. Where is he?
Let's see. All right. What do we got here? 10 minutes? Nice.
scare you, Sean?
No, I had to make an adjustment.
Oh, okay. I hopped on board. So what's Uncle Oliver doing?
No. That's a little more supple to drive. Looks like Henry Spur was spurned from racing.
Yeah, looks like he's gone.
Well,
Hey, what do you think of?
you know, sometimes it's just like that. Oh, speaking of dogs, here's a dog. I'm gonna slap you in the face.
Cat.
I can slap the cat in the face too. You don't like it.
My cat likes to be spanked in the butt like a dog does, you know? Pat
yep.
the butt.
Pat, 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 pat.
And he likes it hard, too. It's like, damn, cat, you got a fetish going here.
You know, cats are weird that way. They do like that butt pat.
Yeah.
Cat has a fetish.
Although,
I tell people when they come over and say, hey, you want to... They're like, what?
ah,
They have to think of... Right on the gutter.
looks like somebody gave... Oh, wait, no, there's one more dentisting. Oh, boy. Maybe I'm gonna eat instead. Bark once if you want me to eat it. Oh, okay. Put it on your suit. I'll catch it. Ready? Okay. Oh. Wow, 133. I'm hoping that's a quality setup.
It's 15 litres of fuel, that's the only difference.
15 liters is still pretty sufficient. That's... Oh.
Yeah, but I found about 15 litres seems to go much less than that. It changes the balance a bit too much on new tyres. As the tyres get old, having like works. Yeah.
Speaking of time, it is time. The driver brief. Since we're running short, no need to pull off track, but please do have your ears on as we go through. Let me double check, make sure that we've got all of our friends and family plan in voice. And even a Max something lap has joined us. Welcome. We all appear to be here, so I'll carry on. Doesn't look like any new faces, so we'll just be real brief with the brief. Here we are at Sportsalnd Sugo for, I don't even remember which round this is, but this is 1 of 5 left to go for the series as we move to the east into Japan, and then we'll head on down south to Aussie land for 2 rounds, then back to the States. So, make sure that you stay on Discord. You don't have to talk. Make sure you can listen. We'll do qualifying in just a few minutes. Make sure that you respect the hot laps when you're on your out lap. If you see somebody coming through, make sure you give them room and, respect them as they go by. Starting procedure, of course, is formation standing. We'll go zipper around to a single file. Feel free to warm up your tires and brakes and everything that you need to as we come around. Line back up on your arrow. Remember which side of the road you're on. Hold the brake and wait for the the sound, the buzzard. I think the lights work. Can't remember now. I actually didn't even watch for them. Orange zone for this one. It's a little bit longer, but it goes all the way through Rainbow Corner, which is the one that Gilles loves, just before the long back straight. So all the way through there. It's the second one after you come through the S curve, the little chicane area. So 2 after that. Track limits, as some of you have probably seen, they're tight but fair. So just keep that in mind as you're going through. Watch running off track a little too much, and should be good. Pit road speed limit is 80k. Not as slow as Curitiba, but still plenty slow. So if you find yourself out there, take your time. Nobody's serving a penalty tonight. Well done. So yeah, we'll be good on that one. Probably don't need auto headlights or wipers, although I feel like maybe it was Suzuka where headlights were needed at like 3 in the afternoon, but probably best to know that they're there just in case it gets really dark for whatever reason. It's not supposed to, but R-Factor 2 things. Blue flag, just don't take defensive lines if you're getting shown the blue flag, and the passing car has the responsibility of making a clean pass, but of course both need to adhere to the rules. And of course, always follow the golden rule of CMS, which is if you gain advantage through contact, cutting the track, or any other means, please yield that advantage a redress by giving position or time back. All should be good. But if your race is indeed affected by another driver and you feel it needs to be addressed by race stewards, file an IRR through the link. Of course, any DQs or penalties given during the race must be served. Out there. Sorry. If you're stuck, always remember you can control complete QR package 2, come back with some laps down, but you should get some points for the round, for at least for that race in the round. And then if it's the first race of the round, you can always come back for the switchback as we do a reverse grid. Any questions? Any concerns? Any worries on this one? Y'all can still hear me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Huh?
very good.
What?
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so with no further ado, I'll kick us forward into the next session. 10 minutes on the clock. Good luck, everyone. Mind pit road exit. Some very fast times. Well, there you have it. Congrats to Adrian again, Oliver Day, and Hall. This will eventually go over. We will kick it with 5 minutes to go in warm up here. So make sure you've got your proper setups, and you should be good to go from there.
I thought I'd guess that Adrian was going to get a 130.
No doubt.
Losing that 3 or 4 minutes at the start of qualifying is just killing me. So much pressure on trying to get a lap out of it without making a mistake.
It's got to be the ping or something.
It's only between practice and qualifying. Between qualifying and warm-up, it clicks straight over. Between warm-up and the race, it clicks straight over. It's only qualifying to practice to qualifying. It doesn't.
That's weird.
Okay. Everybody back? Let me know if you're not here.
Not here.
In which context?
Physically, but not mentally.
That one. All right, I'm gonna push us forward.
No matter where you are, there you
Next
There
season.
you are.
You're there.
Said the turret in Portal.
Well, there you are.
Goodbye.
All right, remember reconnaissance lap around, then line back up on your mark, single file for the outlap here, and pardon me, and we'll all make it back in one piece, probably. And coming up on 10 seconds to go. Sure you got your setups and everything. Hate to see it go winky. Go ahead and begin the formation lap. See, Adrian is sporting yet another new livery.
Well, I want to save me Brock one for the Australian rounds.
Fair enough.
And I decided, even with that, there's too many red cars in the thing anyway, so I'll just keep it bright.
Paint it pink.
We might have a few of those as well. Not many green ones. I think only the Castrol car is running any sort of green. That's Carl's. Jill, you gonna make it up the hill with all that weaving?
You should see the guy in front of me. I
What?
think they're in go-karts.
Alright, everyone, as you make it up here, good luck. Listen for the sounds and the lights.
Oh, the trademark bad start probably happening. What are you trying to see? Taking brake markers out to slow me down now, are you?
No, I had an external problem.
that's it. All right, so take us back to warm up and update some stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna provide a bit of entertainment.
Yeah, I had my mic muted, but I screamed, "Gilles, no!"
I had a cramp in my left leg. I didn't break. It just was painful for half a lap, and then it went away. My car was destroyed.
Yeah, that was a hard hit.
Stretch ahead of time.
Norm graph. Let's see.
Okay, I'm just doing this for a laugh. Okay, I'm not busting anybody's chops. I'm not angry. I'm just having fun with Matthew. I don't know if anybody read what Matthew wrote when I said that he had nailed me pretty good, and his return was that he had just tapped me for to show me that I was slow. So I'm going to wait. It's not started yet. I'm gonna start that. Okay, I'm
Who
going
did we
to.
lose?
It's I don't know what you guys are gonna see because I got triples, but at least okay, I need to do this. Okay. Cancel. I need to go live. And I need to this and go live.
Jill,
So
is
I'm
it the same as George saying that you dive bomb him, but he had insight on you?
no, he said he gave me a little tap. So can you guys see anything right now?
Hang on, I'm posting something.
A black screen.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
not.
TAP
There's
too.
there's a cone. It's what it shows. The safety
Yeah,
cone.
yeah. It's okay. So it's gonna play now. It's a little friendly tap.
That's a little more than friendly, isn't it?
I love tab.
Yeah, that's more than friendly.
That's not a love tap. That's hate fucking. That is. Yeah, I got tap too, but not that bad.
And this is the second one. Little
Two's
taps.
better than one.
Matthew Little Taps.
Goodness me.
Wow. Jeez.
We'll go in just a couple minutes here, guys.
We can sort out our grievances later.
So basically, that was
It
that
was a
was,
slideshow on my end.
maybe it was a slideshow, but it's because it's not. I'm gonna reframe it and make a nice little video for my friend Matt. And it was so funny. It's like, what? Little love taps? Wait, that's not what I remember. So he dumped me twice, but it's so funny. I was laughing afterward. It was not. It was never hungry or anything like that. It was just for fun.
Scar, you on?
Yeah.
Nice move around the outside. That was sweet.
Cheers, man. It was a lot of fun.
I thought I saw you with one hand on the steering wheel, one hanging out the window, like you're riding a bull or something. Woo! Hanging around that turn.
Yeah, apparently I wasn't paying attention enough. He bumped me.
No, that was me. I went the wrong side. Sorry about that.
These two cars trade advantages in Sector 1. And they trade them again at the top of the hill.
Yeah, any hairpin, you've got a big advantage, and then I think the quick pack is where I get a big advantage on you. That little chicane there.
Yeah, if you can wind it up and shoot through there quick enough, yeah.
Okay, next session, here we come. Everybody make sure that you're where you... Brian, why are you at the back? Did you
I
leave?
think you left and come back, I think.
No, I got booted, and I had to come back in when you switched it over. I can start back here. It's no big deal.
Nope, I've already reset it, so I'm not gonna have it be wrong.
This is just your in-between session, right?
Yes, maybe something. Oh, come on. No, this isn't right. This still isn't right. What the hell? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna manually move you, I guess. Boom. It really just wanted to keep putting you in last. Boop.
R Factor 2 knows best, huh?
This, whatever. No, don't. Not that. All right. If everyone's good, we'll go ahead and
Rock
shift
and
it
roll.
into gear. There we go. Oh, I think you're supposed to be in second. I clicked too many times, apparently. Apologies. 45. Sure. Set up. $30 seconds. $10 seconds. Form up single file. We'll do a reconnaissance lap. Climb back up on the grid, and away we go.
Adrian, Brian, what's up?
Must have had another disconnect.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
What's up, dude?
I lost all sound, and I shouldn't have been in first place anyway.
Well, can you at least come back? Since you rolled off the grid, I think you can still come back and start from pit road. We're only on the back straight right now. I'm putzing along.
Yeah, Craig, keep it slow.
Oliver just dragging the front of his car around.
Make a hole?
So, Brian, how you doing?
Talk to me, Goose.
We can make a hole if you're ready.
Ryan?
Load it out, back.
Earth to Brian, Earth to Brian.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, get in. Let's go.
What's your
We're,
status?
we're almost all the way around.
It's almost got the track loaded up. Hang on. I'll be here in a second. Just go ahead and take off. I'll get there as soon as I can.
We're poking on your behalf.
Like trying to drive an 18-wheeler up a big hill.
Yeah. Oh, I can't go any lower. This is Granny Gear 1.
I think I'm on the left side.
I can actually hear the gearbox unmeshing and meshing because it's going so slow.
That's pretty quiet.
Get your.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get your setup.
The first lap time is gonna be a long one.
Any heat we had in the tires is all gone.
Oh, it'll
Yeah.
come back quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the press will be back out on the pit wall with the microphone in hand before you know it.
Still loading for you?
Just about there.
Probably these tires heat up and cool down so fast.
Oh, I stalled. There you go.
And you are, Brian?
Just about. It's loading the track right now.
Ooh, must be a long load time.
Our Factor 2. Our Factor 2 is gonna spit us out.
Yeah, we're holding back from the final spot here.
Like not lined up properly.
Ross, you're ahead of Mac. He's
Alright.
coming through.
Oh, all that really?
It wasn't a voluntary disconnect session, I guess.
Oh, I thought that's okay. All right. Well, do we want to get Brian in here?
I don't mind.
Maybe that's on the
It
stage,
doesn't
alright.
bother me.
Yeah, okay, so we're good. Restart.
Thank you, everyone, for the slowest formation lap ever.
Eva.
First time I've seen this, you weren't returned to the monitor because you don't own the relevant content.
Oh, weird. All right.
Get your butt in here first.
You're still
I
in?
am in here. It was won't let me in.
Yeah,
they
well,
did me in.
now it says Brian Hall has entered the race.
I'm in.
Okay.
All right, we'll try it one more time.
Okay, hot shot. It works. It works.
I'm gonna wait until it starts ticking down
Yeah.
in case it doesn't like skipping before that. Okay, here you go.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Okay.
Except the grid is wrong.
The grid's
Are
wrong
you
now.
kidding me?
Yeah, it reverted to take your time, get it right.
I suck.
It's got me in the right place.
Grids are us.
Well, fortunately, I have it saved on there here, so this should be as easy as Eugene, Missouri. Wait, why is this not?
Easy.
Can you manually put us in?
Oh no, I can. It just for whatever reason it didn't save my clipboard. That's all.
Those bat rastards.
My ACC league wants people to become admins, and I'm going, nope, not a hope in hell.
Good on you, Ross. You'll make it work.
I don't. Brian Hall is 8th.
Yes, that's what he was.
Oh. Are we good now?
Waiting. Well,
I'm 8th now. You got Brian at 13th.
yeah. Well, right now we're
It
in the
says
middle.
8th. Yeah, it says 8th on the screen, the text though.
Yeah. So
Oh,
good.
it hasn't moved yet.
Yeah. No. Well. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Good job.
Okay. Second verse.
And I
same as the
mean
first.
now.
Let's go in reverse.
That's what we were trying to do.
Hey, Ross, could you hang on a second? I want to go calibrate my steering wheel.
Yeah.
Have a good
you have
night.
you have 30 seconds actually. Take all the seconds you need, as long as you're under 30. So I need to double check, make sure all my stuff's still loaded. Please. Jump around, jump around. 15 seconds.
And counting.
Thanks,
All right,
guys, for waiting
5.
for me. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You just owe us all a beer.
I can do that. That's no problem.
Excellent.
I swear one day I'll get the starts on these things right.
Last one was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't It wasn't the best, but it was not bad.
It wasn't terrible, but it still wasn't, good, given the gap that the grids are apart. To sort of be behind by the first corner, you're still losing a fair bit of ground.
Yeah, Eric was just teetering on the top of the outside rumble strip.
Yeah, did you cop a whack or was that?
Oh yeah.
No, all by himself.
Oh, I didn't hit anybody. I hit the wall pretty good though.
Oh.
Yeah, I jumped into the replay straight after. I wanted to check because I did have a little bit of damage on the side. But no, just on the ripple strip and around it went. Sorry, Oliver, I didn't mean to do that.
You're doing some weight saving on him already?
Just changing the rear aerodynamics of his car and the front aerodynamics of mine.
Come up here. I want to wish everybody good luck and have fun on what will be a glorious race 2.
Yeah, oh.
Man, Scar, I want to give you a better run than that.
Still good fun nonetheless. Sorry about that, Adrian. I think that was more my fault than yours.
Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty close, and I don't know if yours flicked sideways or I just got in too deep. I don't know, but yeah, it's what it is.
Good run,
Take the
Brad.
good with the bad. That's what you do.
I got to run, guys. That was a blast. I had a lot of fun with those cars.
Yeah,
Love
looks
to
like
see
it's going to
you,
be a good replay. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Hey, two old MNRLs at the front.
Good pull away there, buddy.
I just took everything it got.
Redemption?
Yeah.
Man, that was some hard racing. I'm drenched.
Yeah, I had to turn my fan on going up the straight one lap because I think it's only like 8 degrees here and I'm sweating that much. It was like, oh, I've got to be fan on anyway.
Yeah, I've got the AC on.
I just got my windows open.
The AC's in my office where I used to drive the G29 on the desk. Now the rig is in the living room. I'll have to buy a second AC.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks all. I got to run. That was a good time.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Thanks for
out.
being there. Well, it took me from a reverse grid to get one.
But you
Yeah,
got
the
it.
clean pull away helped.
Yeah.
And that first sector makes it hard for the guys in the back, too.
Wow, that was cool.
Man, I was starting to join the party there with you, Ross, you and Eric at the end.
Yeah, I saw that. I was hoping you were going to become a factor because I had nothing left from everything early on.
Yeah, I think there was like 4 turns left. I had tapped Eric in the back. So I guess I was a little factor.
Adrian and yeah, Sean were. Oh, I guess the server switched over.
Yeah, what happened to these two?
I didn't. Here, stop that until we can push it up. I mean, Adrian had already taken off up the road early on, and I thought he had some kind of contact with Scar just because it said he was off the road about the same time that I came up on Adrian, but I didn't see him anywhere, so I
Yeah,
have no idea.
I think you're right.
I think Scar was fighting. I can't remember which BMW it was. And I sort of bumped in the back of him in the braking zone, but yeah, I don't, like I said, we don't know if it's because Scar's car was sort of flicking sideways quite a lot, so I don't know if his flicked sideways just as I tried to put my car in there or whatever, but I knocked him off, so I let him go past again, and so I dropped back to 10th again, so that's why I had to come through a second time.
It was pretty much me trying to land it after that first of the double riders after the chicane. It didn't want to land right the first time, and I thought, oh, hang on, do I have space for? Oh no, I don't have space for Adrian.
Funny, I didn't. do the thing there. Yeah, I didn't see who it was. I'm not sure if it was Craig or who went off coming up to the S's, but I saw the sideways as we were kind of all quartering up, and I didn't even see him go off because I just saw Oliver shooting around the outside, so my eyes were on him, and then suddenly as I was going through the S's, whoever that was came right back and cracked across in front of my car. I was like, dear Lord, what the hell hit me? I did not think there was a car there. It's too far.
Okay,
There,
guys. Once again, these cars are a bucket of fun. Gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
Take it
Yeah,
easy. Thanks for coming.
Take care, man.
I really learned to like them too. They are a lot of fun.
Especially on tracks like this where you have a lot of variation. I love tracks with hills.
Yeah, well, the crest is like what Rainbow Corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's still going up. When it starts to turn, then it becomes flat. So you understeer for a part, then you're on the flat, and then as you just before the exit, it drops. It's like a quarter and three-quarter. It drops again, and you understeer again like crazy.
Ross, did you hit Adrian? And he hit me, and then I hit Jerry, or did you see that? Or
I guess so. I didn't think I'd hit him. I thought that I was just right close behind him.
No, I'm
Why is the
I don't know what happened. I just know I got tapped from behind, and then I hit Jerry and spun him
What lap was that?
first. Was that one of Gil's? What's a love tap there? Not a mat tap.
Poor Jerry comes flying back across.
I just discovered 2 new buttons on my wheel. What the hell? There's 2 joystick?
They reproduce when you do good on the grid.
Yeah, but there's 2 joystick. You can press on them. It's a switch on off. But they rotate also. It's my two little joysticks are rotary on top of that.
Oh, nice.
So I got 6 rotaries. What
Look
am
at
I?
that fight going on up there?
What am I going to put on there?
Oh yeah, that was pretty spicy. Is that Brett up in front of you guys? Oh, it's Brian.
I probably would have done better in the first race if I hadn't had to recover from a spin there at the almost the top of the hill. Me and Scar had a scuffle.
Yeah, I went outside when there's no right there. Oh no, this is the
Oh, so
final
you
corner.
lost all your front end braking.
Down the straightaway. Ooh, into the corner. Bit of a whack. Oh no! Sean had a repeat. It didn't look like it was quite as bad a hit.
Yeah, there was such a speed difference coming out of that chicane between the rear wheel drive and the front wheel drive. So
Yeah.
rear wheel drives had to brake for it, and then I was just a little lift and sure I was going at work.
Yeah, just a little left.
You guys could pull through it.
Where do we have our moment? Should be this lap here. Now, that one
Yeah,
is
I think
Brett.
so. Coming out of Rainbow, whatever it's called, or going into it.
Yeah, just after here.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was me trying to catch it, and then I looked back to see where he was, and then that happened.
I didn't even see you over there. Is the camouflage paint scheme?
Yeah, I'm looking like the yellow flag with that tinge of yellow, and Armco with the silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Adrian
Brett,
was all
yeah.
the way back there.
Yeah, Brett, you were lucky.
Yeah, I know. The Volvos were catching me anyway.
Yeah, let's go up there. Got Oliver Day chasing Brian down.
The car felt better at this track. I thought it was a little more flexible.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty even matched track between the two.
It's those power tracks with the real long straightaways where I think the BMW is significantly at a loss. But even still, I still need to try that Volvo.
Oh, you're switching.
I think
I'm going
all
to
of them
try
are
it
a
and
bit of
see.
power disadvantage. I think the Mondeo is probably the fastest in a straight line of all of them.
Yeah.
From
For a
what I played
while
with the
until the
other
front
day.
wheels are burned out.
I mean, that's the same with all the front wheel drives, isn't it?
Yeah, some worse than others, I think.
They live or die on the front tires. There's nothing. Once they go, you're done.
Yeah, you're basically just trying to keep it above 85 for the race. Like last couple of minutes, well above 85, and you're fine. But
This
get
is
it
what
below,
finally.
nah.
Yeah. If you don't thread some of those corners just right, yeah, it jacks up a bit.
Eric and Adrian again.
Yeah, well, this is.
Yeah, I would think that'd be a close run.
Just can't believe how much speed you can press out of that thing at all
I
points
know.
in the race. So what happened there? Let's go
I think
back.
that's Brian, if this is the second race.
Oh, Oliver just caught him.
Slider.
Oh.
Slider spin. Thank you. Hold on. Oops.
Tried to get out of the way. And
Mac was able to drive on.
walking wounded here. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good fight there.
Yeah, only for a few turns.
Up here. Oh, we're still up here. Yeah, this is when these two were. My only hope is basically slowing Adrian down into Sean and getting him to keep attacking him.
Yeah, these straightaways is where he can catch and make a line.
That was where.
Oh,
Yeah, he.
The inside dart.
nice
Hey.
save by both of y'all.
Yeah, I
That's
think having
right.
a front-wheel drive car helps in that
Oh, and
case.
Eric, Sean is like, okay, there's my chance.
I did only one slide. Where was that? Bottom of the back straight.
The back straight.
Bottom of the back straight. The right hander at the bottom of the back straight.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the tight turn.
Yeah. Kept it floored and the front end stayed in front.
That was a rear wheel drive corner. That one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like have a run on them, be faster than them down the straights, brake later than them, and you're off the track. brake where you're meant to brake, and they're just braking later than you, making the corner nicely.
I have no idea what Adrian's doing to keep his cars compliant like that. Because you can see how much more his car wants to take into the corner.
It just gobbles it up, doesn't it?
It's just insane the amount of speed that he's able to carry through.
It looks like Eric's got it pretty well figured out too.
Yeah.
You've only got to find 2 seconds, Ross. It's only 2 seconds. It's not that much.
But it's 2 seconds every lap.
Yeah, well, it's more than that. I mean, you were okay. Who was in third? On the quali?
For race 1?
Me.
Yeah, but that's just 1 lap.
Yeah. But if you can pull away.
What it was, Eric was a second behind Adrian, and I was second behind Eric.
Where's Gilles in all this? Did Gilles even have any pressure?
No.
No, he was slowly pulling away from me. I probably had some fairly consistent laps, but not fast enough to hold off everybody. You know, they were just having incidents behind me.
Oh, damn. Adrian was coming right up behind you coming into these, what was the last couple
Oh, yeah,
laps?
he gets real close at the finish line. That's another lap from now, I think.
Meanwhile, I'm turd slow back there just trying to hold off Adrian. Or Sean. I'm like, yeah.
That's an interesting view there you just showed.
Yeah, turn 1.
That turn 1 parabolic look.
Yeah, they got a couple of those around here. Here's oh man, that was when he was. Yeah, Mac was just coming in. I was just waiting for Sean to just send it right into one of these corners. Oh, we got a
tap.
boop.
Helps Sean get closer then.
Yeah, Mac actually had if he had a shot at a different line, he might have been able to get alongside him and grab the position. Finally got that last corner right. Oh, that's right. I want to see what was happening up here. Wait, were you doing donuts backwards?
Yeah, he was. It's a front wheel drive thing, I guess. I got up close to see. Yep.
Gilles, you're hilarious.
You've never done donuts in a front wheel drive car?
So
not backwards.
Second was good enough for me to do donuts.
Makes sense though.
Yeah, that finish was close. It was, I just couldn't get quite enough drive out of that last corner.
Yeah, but you were pulling hard.
And one more lap and you would have had it.
Well, thanks for hosting, Ross.
Yeah,
thanks
well,
for hosting again. That was a really good time.
Yeah, glad
Who
everybody
would
could
have
make
thought?
it.
A track we've never run before, I don't think. I've run it in like Project Cars 3 or 2 or something.
It was actually my first CMS race in Super GT last year. It was the first time I
really?
ever joined you, CMS. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
way hella slow then, but I've kind of improved it a little.
Oh, you've done great. I mean, you've been right on the pro-am kind of pro threshold.
Yeah, no, I feel like in the last couple months I've kind of kind of put my shit together and realizing that crashing and spinning don't improve your pace at all. So drive within Carl's pace and maybe I'll do okay.
That's the first thing to do. That's the first thing to do. Just slack
Yeah.
off at that.
Yeah, I was happy to finish this one myself.
Yeah, we did it. The last time we did it was the Super GT. But Brett, remember the Formula 75, Formula 1 75?
Yeah, that was like a year ago.
Or 79. It was MNRL.
It was 82 we did
So
last summer.
The next track is that
No,
Orange
yeah,
Park.
but
Yeah.
it was
Ain't
it
it
We're
was
like a
talking R
go-kart
Factor
track?
1.
R Factor 1. It was
Yeah,
with,
okay, yeah, I remember that. That was a famous mod.
I guess I haven't done Orange Park, so
It's
yeah.
awesome.
So we did it there. So I did it twice up to now.
The only other sim other than R Factor 1 would be Project Cars. It's the only one I've seen this track in.
No budget cars for me.
I thought you said budget cars for a second.
I know we ran Fuji a lot in MNRL over the years,
Yeah,
especially R Factor 1.
I have a video of the Group C car we ran on my
And
channel.
the Formula 2 from the 1970s, that was a lot of fun, period, but especially up at Fuji.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Which
Yeah.
Sportsland Sugo race did we have here?
I'll see you guys. Thanks. That's fun.
10:51. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna have to check out myself, but
Yeah,
just
same here. Some food.
thank everybody for the run and hosting there, Ross. Appreciate it.
Where did you finish in the first race, Brett?
Oh, I think I finished in 8th or something. You know, I had to recover from that spin.
Okay, so yeah, I could recover from the crash from the freaking cramp on the shin.
Yeah, you gave us that spot.
Yeah.
Inadvertently, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
See you next
Ross.
time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
Good
take
win.
it easy, guys. I gotta head off to go for lunch.
Yeah.
Cheers for hosting, Ross.
And I
Take
say
it easy, guys.
bye-bye.
Thanks for coming back, Scar. And oh, Gilles still here. And Oliver's still here. And Adrian's still here.
Yeah, for a couple of minutes. I'll tidy some stuff up.
Blow some stuff. Are you doing Le Mans?
Yeah, I'm still 95, 98% gonna do it in the Ferrari. I haven't turned my